What is no expectation of privacy? No expectation of privacy is a legal concept that essentially means that individuals cannot have a reasonable expectation of privacy in certain situations or places. This means that they cannot expect to keep their activities or personal information hidden from public view or government surveillance. There are many situations where no expectation of privacy applies. For example, if you are in a public place like a park, street, or sidewalk, you cannot reasonably expect to keep your actions or conversations private. Similarly, if you are on public transportation, such as a bus or train, or in a government building like a courthouse or city hall, you cannot expect privacy. Another example is when you use public Wi-Fi or other shared networks. While you may feel as though your internet activity is private, it is generally not protected by privacy laws. Hackers and other individuals can easily monitor your online activity and gain access to your personal information. In addition, if you are interacting with law enforcement or other government officials, you generally have no expectation of privacy. This means that if you are arrested or detained by police, they can legally search your person or belongings without a warrant. However, there are certain situations where law enforcement must obtain a warrant or have probable cause before conducting a search. One recent example of no expectation of privacy is the use of surveillance cameras by law enforcement. Cameras are increasingly being used in public spaces, such as streets and parking lots, to monitor criminal activity. While some argue that this violates privacy rights, courts have generally found that individuals have no expectation of privacy in these public spaces. It is important to note that there are some situations where individuals do have an expectation of privacy. For example, in your own home, you have a reasonable expectation of privacy, and police generally cannot search your home without a warrant. Similarly, in a private office or meeting room, you can expect that your conversations will not be overheard by others. In conclusion, the concept of no expectation of privacy is an important legal principle that has significant implications for our everyday lives. Understanding when and where this principle applies can help us protect our privacy rights and make informed decisions about our behavior in various situations. While there are some exceptions to this principle, such as in certain private spaces, or when there is a reasonable expectation of privacy, it generally applies in public areas and areas where there is no reasonable expectation of privacy. By being aware of our surroundings and the legal framework that governs privacy expectations, we can better protect ourselves and our personal information in an increasingly connected world. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.